This is going to have one consequence, very important, actually two consequences, very important on Europe. First of all, Europe will have to think seriously about rearmament, think seriously about building a European defense, not as an antagonism to NATO, but working with NATO. So much so that that's the second consequence. Ukraine should join NATO, not only the European Union as it's going to be today, but also NATO. This issue of Ukraine being in NATO was discussed before the war, and I remember myself talking about this with President Putin, and it was one issue that basically the idea was if you don't invade, we might have a special agreement between Ukraine and NATO, but maybe there is no membership immediately. Then Russia invaded Ukraine, so there is no point now in not having Ukraine into NATO. That's the basic reason. Now I move into the second point you mentioned before, China. What's the role of China in all this? It could be very important. I doubt China can do something really significant to produce peace, to create a peace in the Ukrainian war. But where China could actually play a very significant role could be in stabilizing the situation after we have a sort of peace. Naturally, Russia will move towards China, will depend on China much more than in the past. And that will put China in a situation that they will have a lot of leverage on Russia.